Hello guys, wouldn't it be fascinating to know the history and some vital information about a famous drug that everybody in the world uses, especially here in Africa, where malaria is a killer disease? Did you know that annually 15% of people who are diagnosed with malaria die from this disease? Let's dive into chloroquine, a physiologically active compound. In the 16th century, the indigenous people in Peru used to extract the bark of the cinchona tree and use the extracts to kill diseases like chills and fever. This same herbal medicine was introduced in Europe, which was used to treat malaria. The quinoline antimalarial drug, quinine, was isolated from this same extract in the year 1820. After World War I, the German government sought alternatives to quinine. Chloroquine, a synthetic analog with the same mode of action, was discovered in 1934 by Hans Andersag and his co-workers at the Bayer laboratories, and it was renamed as Rheumatoid. It was ignored for decades because it was too toxic for human use. During World War II, an analog for chloroquine, which is the 3-methyl-chloroquine, also known as the Tontoquine, fell in the hands of the Americans, which was taken back into the United States for analysis. So after the analysis and the clinical trials, the sample showed significant therapeutic value as an antimalarial drug. It was then introduced into clinical practice in 1947 for the prophylactic treatment of malaria.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Hydroxychloroquine.
I happen to be taking it.
So the structure of chloroquine. Basically, the chloroquine has a molecular formula of C18H26Cl3. Physically, it is solid in nature. It has a bitter taste and it is odorless in nature. It has a melting point which ranges from 87 to 89.5. It is very soluble in water but insoluble in neutral or alkaline pH.
Now to the mode of action of chloroquine. In the normal processes of Plasmodium falciparum, a dominant malaria parasite in Africa, it breaks down hemoglobin into various amino acids for its protein synthesis. In this process, it releases a toxic byproduct known as heme, which is later detoxified into hemoglobin. In the presence of chloroquine, the detoxification of this heme is impeded as chloroquine binds to this heme and promotes its accumulation, eventually leading to cell death.
Chloroquine was primarily used to treat malaria, particularly Plasmodium falciparum and Plasmodium vivax, but resistance in Plasmodium falciparum has made its effectiveness low in other regions of the world. It is also used to manage rheumatoid arthritis due to its anti-inflammatory and immune modulating effects. Chloroquine is also a useful research tool in cell biology, as it blocks autophagic flux by increasing lysosomal pH. It has been studied for potential antiviral effects, particularly by inhibiting viral entry by affecting endosomal acidification, though its clinical effectiveness remains uncertain.
So in all, chloroquine proved so successful that in a preface of man's mastery to malaria, it was proposed that one of man's greatest scourges was well on its way to oblivion. However, the evolution of the Plasmodium falciparum chloroquine-resistant transporter led to resistance and banning of chloroquine in the treatment of malaria. And so there is a need to develop new approaches that leverages on the knowledge given to us by chloroquine to find therapeutics to malaria. Thank you.